It's time for your farm and ranch news, and of course the NILE is going on in Billings right now, and that NILE is going to be going on through this weekend. Today's show is coming from the NILE. With me I have Van Hargis. Now Van is the horseman that's putting on a lot of these horse clinics here at the NILE. I know you've got a couple of full days. We've got an animal behind us. Why don't you tell me what you're doing here?
Well, man, it's just an array of things. And first of all, let me say thank you to the NILE for having me back. This is an awesome event, probably one of my favorite events to do in the entire season. But what we're doing here for the NILE is we're going to be working with a variety of different horses. The first one we're going to be doing this morning is going to be working with a horse that's never been handled much. I mean, she's halter trained or he's halter trained. But I'm going to be starting him under saddle, kind of getting a riding, kind of demonstrating to the audience what I would do to kind of get a horse going and getting that first ride on them. And from there, we're going to just keep progressing. Later on in the day, we're going to be working some other horses, some problem type horses or some horses that allow me the freedom to be able to show and demonstrate to the crowd how we can get some things done like through the communication aspect. What does our body mean? How can we communicate with our horses a little bit better?
And now, Van, I know we've got this Raffle Philly also, and we're doing things a little bit differently this year. Normally you'd be working with that horse,
right,
and that's not all that you're doing here this year, but you can still get that Raffle Philly.
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, I'll be doing a couple of demonstrations with the Raffle Philly, kind of showing some things where she is now. She's roughly got 20 rides. So I'll be demonstrating to the audiences how we can progress with that. What do you do after the first 20 rides? What do you do after the first 30 days? And where do we start analyzing the filly's progress now, and where does she really want to move to, and how do we get that? So I'll be demonstrating some things with her and working with her. And I can't wait because I love to work with a Raffle Philly. I think it's a great thing that they do. Raffling the filly off, of course, and it goes for their educational funds and various scholarships. So it's a great program to be a part of.
And now, Van, of course, we want people to come to the NILE. We want this to be a big event. But for those folks that can't come in, you know, they're weaning, they're shipping, do you have a couple of pointers just on horsemanship basics that you'd give to those people?
You know, I do, and it's first and foremost, just keep things really simple. You know, I think so many times we put pressure on ourselves as to where a horse should be in 30 days, where a horse should be in a year, and that sort of thing. But the reality is just keep it really simple. Whatever time we have that we can afford to spend with our horses, use that time wisely and don't have unrealistic expectations. Have expectations for your horse that were within your capabilities and your horse's capabilities. Second thing, I like to tell people to focus on three major components: forward movement, the control of forward movement, and then lastly, the stopping of forward movement. If we can concentrate on those things, the success rate that we have in the experiences that we have with our horses just escalate and really become enjoyable.
All right, thank you so much, Van Hargis. Now, he's up here all the way from Texas, his first experience with frost this early in the year this morning, so we do appreciate him being here with us. Now, the horse events are going on during the NILE, kind of throughout the week. For the complete schedule, do visit our website, northernag.net, and it's all in the Rimrock Arena. Stay with us. The markets are next.